Internationalization and globalization are not only slogans, and the importance is how to realize them. During the process of globalization and internationalization, communication tools are the key. And English, among various foreign languages, has been widely used, and the importance of English cannot be overemphasized. Tainan City, as the cultural capital and book capital, focuses more on education. In order to improve students' English proficiency and expand their international horizon, Tainan City would like to spend 10 years to develop English as the second official language. And with the aim to promote fundamental education at primary schools and close the gap between urban and rural areas, Tainan City, as a leading city in Taiwan, first launches Tainan Mobile English Program. And incorporated with qualified foreign teachers from different countries around the world, English teaching now becomes more interactive and interesting. Join us to learn English now.
I heard the second language office in Tainan was really committed to promoting English, so I thought that Tainan would be a good place to teach. I found out that they really do care about making English the new official language. It's a really good environment to be teaching in right now. It's a good place to teach English. Every day is interesting teaching at the mobile program. We get to go to many different schools, many different principals and directors, and of course we get to see all the children from many different parts of Tainan. When the baseball tournament came to Tainan, we had to help train the English volunteers. So we got to work with many children who were almost fluent in English or maybe even fluent in English. And that's really something special in Taiwan. It was a joy to work with them. It was really interesting. The most important thing is to give children English they can use and then give them a chance to use it. We don't need to focus on reading and writing so much right now. We need to focus on speaking because most communication is spoken. I think the most important thing we can do is just give children what they need.
We're at Chigu Lagoon. 3.
The strongest impression I have of Tainan is how committed the learning community is to constantly improving their teaching. Everyone knows teaching English is a difficult task. Maybe Taiwan in the past hasn't done too great of a job of teaching English, but all of the learning community is willing to improve, and that's a really good thing. It's really made an impression on me.
Go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels of the bus go round and round, all
around. Tainan.
Teaching English and coming to Tainan were kind of two different decisions. Teaching English was just because it seemed very interesting. And it has turned out to be very interesting. But coming to Tainan itself, this is my wife's hometown is around here. I can't really pinpoint particularly interesting experience because the whole experience has been pretty good. It's been very interesting seeing all the small schools and getting to just see what life is like down here in the south. What it's like at the very small schools we go to, the schools where there's almost no students left. And the life that the farmers live down here. But there was one interesting thing last week when I'd finished the class and I was getting ready to go home. And some grade 1 students came along and just started talking to me, and they invited me into their classroom. They brought me some English books and they asked me to read, and they just kept bringing me books, and they was just so excited to hear me read books. And that kind of experience really it makes my day, and it makes teaching worthwhile. Helping children to learn English and helping them to learn it happily. I think English teaching itself has changed a lot over the years. The approach to teaching has changed. It's no longer okay if they can just pass tests. They really need to be able to use their English. It's quite possible to just let them have fun and give them a good experience with learning. And at the same time, their English gets better.